Hello, this is a quick tutorial on how to make a custom housekeeping pad in your project. In this particular case, I have a floor plan open. It's on the main floor, and I need to create an L-shaped housekeeping pad in this room. So being in this view, I would have to go to Architecture tab, click on Component, Triangle, and click on Model in Place. You will have this family category window pop up. You need to select mechanical equipment because we want to make this housekeeping pad as a mechanical equipment. Click OK. Next step is important is to give it a proper name, which would be housekeeping pad, and space dash space, and also a better description of this housekeeping pad. In this particular case, it could be room name, which is training room, L shaped. That way, if you have multiple housekeeping pads, they have a proper description so you don't get confused. So after you created the name, you need to set work plane. You select out of available work planes. In our case, it will be main floor plan. Obviously, in your case, it could be anything else. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you name it. If you work in a certain level in a certain floor plan. So I'm going to select main floor plan. That will be my work plane for this housekeeping pad. Click OK. And the next step is we are going to create extrusion, which will be the pad itself. For the depth, I will make it 100 millimeters. In your case, it could be 150 millimeters, could be anything else, depending on the type of equipment and the type of the pad. I will indicate 100 millimeters, and then I will create the line work for it. Let's say it's right here, and I'll just invent numbers. 2300 by, let's say, 2600 by 1200, 1900, something like that. Obviously, in your case, it could be very different pad. Now I created it, everything looks good, and I click the check mark, finish edit mode. So it basically created the shape, and now I will click finish model. That will complete the pad. So now pad lives in your model, and you can easily verify it by going to selection box, and in 3D view, as you can see, here's the pad. Let me see if we can modify it. For example, I need to increase the elevation to 200 millimeters, like the height of the housekeeping pad. So when you select it, you can either modify it in 3D view, or you can type it if you know the actual height of it, let's say 180 millimeters, and then you click finish, and your pad is ready. Now another step that you need to take is, for the appearance of this pad, you need to create a special filter for it, and I'm gonna show you how. Being in in the view template, in this particular case, this is the name of the view template. You need to bring a new filter. VG overrides filters right here. So you click on edit and click add. Edit new, and I'm going to create a new filter. I will call it housekeeping pads. Click OK, and then in the second window select mechanical equipment, and in the third window you have to create a rule. So the rule is as this: mechanical equipment, family name, because we're going to filter it based on the family name, contains, and type housekeeping pad. Double click, and here's the filter. It's turned on. We need to make this override in projection pattern. Select concrete and concrete here. Click OK. Once double check, yeah, concrete. Click OK. And now this concrete pad, housekeeping pad, shows the pattern of concrete. If you don't need to make a custom-made housekeeping pad, and you just need like a standard, you know, housekeeping pad, like square one, we do have a family which is in mechanical equipment, and you will find a housekeeping pad right here, standard pad, and you can bring it into this view and place it here. And as you can see, it already shows exactly the same pattern, because we just implemented a new filter. And this is a very easily adjustable pad. In here you can modify the height of it. Let's say it's 150. You can make the length, let's say 2500, and width 3500 as an example. And now it becomes too big. I'm gonna adjust it. Here you go. So you have two ways of placing pads. One is a custom made, and the second one is a regular rectangular housekeeping pad that we already have in our Revit template. That's it. Easy. Thank you.